Have you ever looked at a theatre ticket and thought, 45 quid? Who's getting all that money? Because I promise you, it's really the actors. Here's a shocker. Before anyone sings, dances, or dies dramatically, 20% is instantly gone to the government. So congrats. On a £50 ticket, £10 of that has already gone into HMRC's back pocket before the curtain even rises. However, there are some performances that are VAT exempt. Next is the building itself. Running a theatre is expensive. Staff, heating, electricity, ticketing systems, extensive amounts of toilet roll. Roughly 20 to 30% of your ticket price goes to the upkeep of a theatre. And these numbers aren't universal, they are rough estimates. For example, some theatres rent out the space for a set amount of money, and others do a door split where their profit is dependent on how well a show sells. Then there's the marketing budget. Posters, trailers, social ads, plastering a bus with the actor's face. About 15 to 20% of the ticket price is there to convince people to buy the ticket in the first place. Now we get to the people on stage and backstage. Around 8% of the ticket price is on actors. Now, again, this varies depending on cast size, whether you've got a notable performer, blah, blah, blah. Most of the time, actors are on a weekly salary, but sometimes they work on a profit share basis. Then you've got musicians, technicians, stage management. That's another 8 to 10% of your ticket price. Then you've got set, costume, props, wigs, rehearsal space. That's another chunk of money. Then you've got the playwrights and composers that deserve their share, so let's take another 8 to 10% of the box office. And here's the wild bit. Some shows won't make a profit for months. Some never do. Only after a show covers all of its costs does a profit exist. And that is usually split between the investors and the producers. Suppose the show sells really well. Some of the cast and crew might get a profit bonus. But for most, it's fixed pay. So when someone says, oh, theatre tickets are expensive, yeah, they can be, but it keeps a lot of people employed.